How about new maps for Clan Wars? Also, maybe more small maps. There are only 2 smaller maps out there for CWRLE. That's also one of reasons why cannon bricks are so popular. The newer maps are all dog shit. Keep them out of CW rotation. Let us use Walkers and Healy in Awakening already. I need booster for drone and module. As for drones, there is currently only the Cheetah, so there is no choice for engine like with other craft. The reason drones were weakened in the first place was based on the early service environment. Back then, they weren't so easily destroyed by a simple charge attack. On top of that, the charge amount for Cheater has been significantly reduced. In the past, Hot Red boosted module speed, but now, aside from Cheater, there's nothing left. Can you start taking these things into account already? And seriously, stop releasing cabins and modules that just increase damage. What's the point of balance adjustments if you keep doing that? Add weekly challenge for participating in Clan Wars with small amount of uranium as a reward, or at least bring back the one that we used to have before you introduce all those brilliant changes in weekly challenges. What happened to queue times when playing in a group? 10-15 mins queue times if you group up, but instant queue if you all queue separately. Speed balance change is also needed, yes. You made game use anti-pattern wheel, HVY medium bricks are too fast. HVY should be tanky but slow, not opposite. And no fin whale speed and Jackie that make opposite light should be fragile but fast, not opposite, do fin whale perk again. Medium OFC between, not like now that can easily achieve cap speed. You nerfed Grizzly only because you mess up speed, roll back Grizzly change and make HVY wheel bricks much slower. Also, HVY should have more part limit use like 100. But OFC be slow like 50 speed, not 70 like Meat Grinder now is. Also Swarm should get even more nerfs like Discord votes show. BTW. Also Catalina or other perk loading things should not load perk on. Bridges, barriers, etc. Why care to use barrier to just help enemy to load perks? No sense. That's why my clan long time ago stopped use barriers, because a lot of Catalina enemies and they just load perk fully and one shot later. Maybe when they prevent the use of giant spider monster builds with the weapons sideways behind the cabin visible only through a small gap that allows the user to shoot with the mouse steering mechanic. You'll get to complain about fin whale making weapons on light builds too durable. It's tunnel if you don't know. And hovers did use tunnel commonly when EMGs where a thing maybe will start again. Also, if you don't know, spiders would not use tunnel that have disadvantage too. Otherwise, hovers would not prefer top-mounted when they can mount in tunnel. But spiders need to have it because they are slow and can be disarmed in moment because of it. If you want to feel the same, then make wheel build and drive max 50 speed without fin whale. And check yourself how well will you play. That's why fin whale perk should work reversed. Fast builds are harder to degun than slow builds. Well, if you need to be specific, then it is most commonly called a horseshoe build. Although scrap vagina works too, I guess. Either way, the damage it takes to get through a horseshoe spider build's armor to actually have a go at the weapons is often greater than what it takes to destroy an entire light build, regardless of fin whale. Fin whale's perk-boosting weapon durability on light builds is completely fine, and it has a great boon in giving the players an incentive to keep moving instead of turning into face-hugger retards. So basically, you just said, fuck slow builds, only fast wheels that can avoid shots anyway need more weapon protection. If you don't know, stop clan. It was track clan. Stop play exactly for that reason. Because they could not escape enemy shots with Goliath tracks, and they were disarmed too easily, while you can escape and dodge with your fast wheel build. And they didn't had working fin whale like you got. Still, they could go silver due good tactic and skill that most people don't have. So, you and your fast wheel build got two advantages over tracks now that tracks don't have. IMO, it should be tracks, slow builds in general, yes, Spider too, because Spider can't avoid shots or can't escape enemy like you. That should have fin whale perk for them. Not fast ones that can avoid shot and decide themselves when approach. As slow build, you can't decide it. Enemy decide. Honestly, light builds are fine with the fin whale perk. Enough weapons have too little durability, so they'd fall off way too quick without fin whale perk. Not everyone has fin whale, it's a legendary in dire need of adjustment. Founders-themed Battle Pass. Let's fucking go! Thank you for sharing the roadmap. I am looking forward to all these. Speed balance changes better, not mean making light and medium vehicles slower again before releasing a Band-Aid P2W mandatory module to get a fraction of that speed back through FOMO. When combining a cabin with an engine, if the calculated engine speed exceeds 120 km/h, but the actual speed does not, it feels unfair. In particular, if you introduce upgrade event cabins with speed boosts in such a system, it seems completely nonsensical. Not to mention, your apparent disregard for attracting new players, especially when it comes to legendary items, is even more absurd. What class of cabin are you suggesting should be able to do that? Agree, but should be done opposite. Bricks are just too fast. They can go both ways, but IMO, they should slow down HVY's medium cabins. It's no sense when I can take Master plus Fin Whale, plus Jackie, plus Sabbath, and even light dogs can't catch me easily because medium cabin being too fast achieving cap speed. I understand what you're trying to say. This is just a complaint about the developers, and I only brought up one example to criticize them. So don't take it too seriously. What I really meant is that even with simple tasks like listing things or writing text, their incompetence is obvious. It's not possible to make everyone happy. But something is wrong when almost everyone complain about devs. Do you think so? Given their track record of leaving critical bugs unfixed for months over the past few years, if they still have any motivation, then the company should take action, such as replacing the developers. Please keep no breaks. I'm going to have withdrawals, the only brawl that I keep playing after completing the challenges. Hope you're not one of the tards that's self-destructing at the start of the race. Nope.